स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respect. Swamiji, how can I contain the inspiration that I get from your discourses? Your discourses have become an addiction to be inspired and stay inspired. Understand? You don't need to contain the inspiration. The inspiration is so powerful, that is so alive. You don't need to do anything to contain or to change your mood. Why you wanted to contain, sometime the society or the situation in which you are staying, it may not allow you to make a drastic, strong changes. At that kind of situations only you start thinking of containing it. No need. Even if you don't make those changes as and now, do not try to contain the inspiration. Let it go inside your system. Ramakrishna says very beautifully, hold both the things in your hand. In one hand, the divine, the other hand, the responsibilities or commitments which you took up. You will see in course of time automatically one will drop. Automatically things will happen. So don't think of containing. Don't think of even bringing the inspiration down. Your discourses have become an addiction to be inspired. Understand? It is actually a de-addiction. Ramakrishna says very beautifully, one more example. If you drank too much, in India, people who are drinking alcohol, they will give the water which comes out of cooking. After cooking rice, they will take the water out of the rice. That water, they call it kanji. That water if you drink, the dizziness or the feeling which you get after the drinking will come down. Ramakrishna says, satsang is like that water from the rice cooking. It will bring the addiction towards the world come down. In the outer world, continuously something or other is going on. You are addicted. Satsang is a wonderful way to bring that addiction down. A very beautiful sloka of Shankara. He says, Satsangatve nitsangatvam nitsangatve nischaladatvam nischangatve nirmogatvam nirmogatve nischaladatvam nischaladatve jivan mukti. Because all the words mean same, it somehow changes one by one. Getting inspired and staying inspired is actually has to be mentioned by the word de-addiction, not by the word addiction. Of course, you used ordinary word, that's okay. I experienced the clarity and wisdom many times, but it is getting polluted again and again. When I go back to the outside world, I know who is the questioner. Just by seeing the handwriting, I can say, I think you. See, this is a usual problem, that when you go back to the world, you feel polluted. do not feel disturbed or do not bother about the pollution happening. Feel relaxed and celebrate. There is somebody who can give you the purity once in a day. Remember that. Start mothering the purity and inspiration which comes inside you. When inspiration comes, when purity comes, don't mother the thought it is going to get polluted. No. When pollution comes, when impurity comes, mother the thought it is going to be purified. Tonight I have a time. Today I am again going to see the master. It is going to be purified. Mother the thought that you are going to get purified, not the thought you are going to get polluted. There is a big difference. Whenever you are inspired, highly, in the high mood and ecstasy, one corner you start suffering. No, I think I am going to get polluted. Then your whole mind will say, what is the use of this whole thing? Forget about it. You will not have the courage to take decisions. There is a very beautiful story. One great master, enlightened master, Swami Rama, you must have heard about him. One disciple goes to him and asks, Master, I am suffering too much. Actually, there are many Swami Ramas. The Rama, Ram Tirtha, Ram Das, all of them are called Swami Rama. This one, the Swami Rama whom I am saying, lived in South India. In North India, another one Swami Rama lived. He came even to the West and did some great scientific researches and proved. The Swami Rama whom I am mentioning is who lived in South India. Somebody goes to him and asks, Master, I feel like I want to take sannyas, but I am afraid I may fail in long run. What should I do? So, very practical suggestion. Always you will hear only no. If you are afraid that you may fail, then don't take. That is the suggestion. That is the ideas you will usually receive. Even I would have given that suggestion only. But it's a very practical, a wonderful suggestion. He says, person who takes up and fails is 1,000 times better than who never tried. And he says, very beautiful example. In my own life, at least 10 life I would have been failure. I would have failed. That is why this time I am successful. Understand? See the courage. Boldly he is telling. And to tell you honestly, it is truth. All of us would have failed at least few times. In few lifetimes, we would have failed. Few lifetimes would have been a waste. That is why we say, only a yoga prashta will have these great memories from the young age. Yoga prashta means the person who tried for enlightenment with all possibility, but had to die, the lifespan ended before he achieved the success. Understand? I don't even say taking sannyas and failing is the only thing you need to do. You can see that ultimate effort is put. All possible effort towards this direction is added. He says very beautifully, the wealth you accumulate will never come. Even in this life, it may disappear in between. It's like trusting the mud horse and entering into the water, entering into the river, trying to cross the river, sitting on a mud horse, which will never work. And second thing, the knowledge which you accumulated may not come after the life. It will come till the end of this life, but not after the life. But the spiritual practice which you do comes life after life. It continuously takes you to the higher and higher steps. Even if you miss once, understand, don't bother. You will see, you won't miss the next time. Only thing, take the maximum possible intense efforts. Add maximum intense efforts to your life. That's all. Very beautifully, Swami Rama says that the person who failed is much better than person who never tried. It is getting polluted again and again when I go back to the outside world. So, understand, do not mother the thought that you are getting polluted. Always mother the thought that you have the ability to rejuvenate yourself. You have now great possibility. You see, even once you are inspired, that shows clearly you have a possibility of getting inspired and getting into that high mood or purity. Even once with your full heart you felt, I think nothing else is required in my life except this. Even once you have felt that, understand, there's a great possibility nothing can add impurity to you. All you need is 1 hour master's words or some discourses, some satsang, that's enough. It's always available in YouTube. So your purity is just YouTube away. Understand, from the other side, look at from the other side. So, coming out of depression is just YouTube away. So, any depression, any impurity, now you know the medicine. Do not bother. I have seen many people bothering about some disease which happened. Celebrate, you have a disease which has a medicine, which is working, which has worked on your system. So even the impurity of the world, you have medicine. Unfortunately, you had the medicine and it is working. That is the great thing. You have working medicine and it has already worked in you. So celebrate that you have medicine and it works on you. Not the disease without medicine, or you are understanding, oh, anyhow, even this inspiration is going to go. No. A small story. One guy goes to the doctor and says, Doctor, I tried to commit suicide by taking 1000 aspirins. Doctor said, what happened then? No, after 2 aspirin I felt better. Understand? You are fortunate. You have 2 aspirins with you and you are feeling better. Celebrate that you are feeling better.
Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham.